Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Broken Sand Dollars. Double D and Katie here with you for number 8 of the new and improved. Thank you for the long-time listeners and new ones checking us out. Remember to send all your thoughts, comments, funny suggestions, stories, other things you might want us to talk about. We will give it a shot, no matter what. But send it all to brokensandollars22@gmail.com. So me and Carrie went and seen Black Adam the other day.
How was that?
It was awesome.
Who's Black Adam?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I mean, but
Oh, and he's a DC character, so it's not a Marvel movie.
okay.
He's more with the Batman, Superman.
Spider-Man.
No,
That's Marvel,
Spider-Man's
yeah.
Marvel. That's
I can't keep all that straight. I
okay.
know.
Okay.
My kids would be ashamed.
Yeah, I think we can carry on.
Okay.
But I don't want to give too much away. It's just he's way back from the past, and he got some godlike powers, pretty much Superman powers.
There are so many comic book characters.
Oh, there's way more than I've ever even heard of.
Oh yeah.
I never knew of Black Adam until I started seeing the trailers for this.
The movie.
Yeah, but I guess
He's
Dwayne's
around.
been working on it for quite a bit, quite a long time.
How old is the comic of Black Adam? Like, when did he appear in comics?
Oh my gosh, she's getting into territory I don't know. I never read the comic. I don't know, but
I'm gonna
it's
have to look.
he was way back in like the Egyptian days when he originally. See, I can't say much. Oh man, this is tough. Okay, maybe I can sound some stuff out and you can guess. We'll play charades. So you people listen to audio, you're gonna be screwed on this one.
His first appearance was made in the Marvel Family #1, December 1945.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. Very impressive. The character was great. I hope it spawns a great series of movies. At the end, when it ended and people started walking out, and Carrie kind of let me know, hey, something's coming up, because she checked it out. She didn't look at
Don't
it.
most of those movies have something after the credits?
Yes.
Yeah.
And people walked out, and I'm like, those idiots, especially after seeing what it was. Oh my gosh. The next Black Adam is probably going to be an all-time, in the top 5 moneymakers
A movie that you've
movies
never
all-
seen before.
of movies all time. Avatar, Titanic, all that stuff.
So you enjoyed the movie?
Yeah, I can see myself watching it 100 times. Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, it was awesome. I think one thing that might make it a little bit better is if somehow they can sneak Kevin Hart into a little part. Maybe
Why?
because it's just fun watching him get smashed down by The Rock.
Did that happen before?
And Jumanji, I think it was second one or
okay.
third one.
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then he would get smacked around by The Rock, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, those two have a good Laurel and Hardy type of comedic feel to them.
Mm.
But go see Black Adam. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. And oh man, we talked about a segue earlier, but I forgot what
I
it was.
don't remember. I think I was supposed to talk about what I did this week, and
And then we were gonna go into Halloween.
I drew a blank. I
Or
was
just-
going to enter the pumpkin patch.
Which was gonna lead into Halloween stuff.
Right.
Okay, you just want to skip?
I just can't, yeah, because I can't remember what I was even.
Isn't this awesome, people?
Okay. I know I did something this week.
Well, when it comes back to you, break in.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But other than that, from her pumpkin patch thing to the Halloween event coming up this Saturday, oh my gosh, people, it's going to be amazing. The RSVPs, the extra invitations, people are walking up to Katie and saying, "Hey, where's ours? You forgot ours." There
I
is.
forgot a lot of people's.
Yeah.
I have some.
I think we.
But if I don't see you when I have one and am also thinking about it at the same time, I might not be able to.
I'm thinking we may have to move the tables, fold them up, and put them in back.
No,
No.
we need tables.
Okay, at least a couple.
People have to be able to eat and drink.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm just spoiled. I got a kind of a tray of a lap anywhere I go, so
Yeah.
I'm already all set up. But got the fog machine and the stuff to fog it up in the mail finally. Katie checked it out earlier. It's awesome.
They fogged up the house very quickly.
Very quickly. Yeah, once that thing warmed up, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple light settings. I think when all this is over, I kind of just want to have that in my living room all the time.
Why?
Well, I kind of want to use it. Have the strobing lights going.
You're just
Maybe
gonna sit in
the
the living room by yourself.
No, not by myself. Because I also want to hook up the wacky wavy arm guy and put him in the front window. Okay, that's a little sad. I think that makes me not alone.
Yeah, I guess I can actually see you there having conversations with a wacky wavy arm guy, smoking joints, sitting in the fog with your strobe lights, listening to EDM.
Yeah, pretty much. I can definitely see that. So yeah, we got that checked out. That's awesome. We're gonna hit the store tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometime and get the rest of the prizes and the alcohol order and food order. Katie put that in. Oh, I am so excited about this. This is going to be so much fun. I think all of us need it. And looking around at the casino and hearing about other places, nope. We're going to be the shit.
Of course, we aren't prepared at all. We did not plan on having, so it's probably not going to be very decorated.
I don't think that's going to matter.
Okay.
I really don't think that's going to matter. We got the fog machine with the lights. The DJ, I think he has a couple of things. Maybe when we go shopping, a couple more, like a black light we can stick up here and a black light there. I don't know how dark we're going to want it. I mean, I'm going to probably run into ankles.
This is like our first year, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, if you're not there, maybe next year. But, so sad.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I can't wait. Good food, good drinks. Not too good. We're going to water them down. Maybe it will just be water. No, just kidding. It will be.
I have mostly bought decent stuff.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Right.
Yeah, no, we don't need none of the crap.
No.
None of the shitty stuff. No, this is what, buttons? Never heard that one?
Buttons?
Yeah, you said so.
Oh.
So I said buttons. Okay, yeah, it's not probably one of the best window jobs, but makes me laugh in my head.
I don't so I didn't go there immediately.
Did you remember what you were thinking about for?
No.
Okay, so I'll jump into something new.
Okay.
Going from Halloween to
Oh, I do. Because the Irish Music Festival is in Helen. So I worked pretty much
there we go.
a lot, but it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Very, very busy. It was nice to see a bunch of people out and about. The Irish Music Festival is absolutely one of my favorite things, and I did not go this year.
Did it draw a bigger crowd since people have been cabin fever, get out, bum, bum, bum?
I would say maybe smaller than like they normally expect for a good full year, but much bigger than last year. Last year was really small with all the stuff going on, and then this year, I mean, we were slammed. So.
That new parking lot between Lucky Dragon and Galway, that was full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cool. Nice new parking lot for him. No, that's very, very cool. So did you actually get to go out and see any of the bands?
No.
But they came to where you were?
I think some of them came, ate, stuff like that. I guess Thursday night on ladies' night at the porthole, some of them just played around a little, sang some songs. Because they
Nice.
have, Brian Bachman and Nick are usually there.
Yeah.
But Nick was gone, so some of the people from the other bands hung out and sang some songs. So that would have been cool, but I was also not there for that. So
No, the one
I missed
Thursday,
all of the shenanigans.
the Thursday I picked not to go out.
Everybody else seemed to have a really good time though throughout the weekend, which is what matters.
Nice, nice. No, that's always been a great festival for around here.
Yeah.
Draws in a
fun.
lot of people.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna try to go next year at least one night.
Well, if all's going well with all of this, maybe we'll be doing a live broadcast from one of the areas.
Maybe.
That could be pretty cool. You know, one of those goals to shoot for.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a long ways down the road. I like keeping my goals small. I figure if my eyes open every day.
I think your
Go-
goals are supposed to like constantly change and evolve, so theoretically your goal is always getting further away as you approach it.
That is very deep. So is that like a contemplation of death? As it
If
gets
that's your
further
goal, I
away.
guess.
Well, you know,
I don't know what.
it's never the goal, but
Nope, I wasn't thinking about death.
well, I was watching on Dudesy today, and if everybody knows, I'm a pal of Dudesy. And if anybody goes to Dudesy, tell them Broken Sand Dollars sent them. They're pretty cool. They're awesome. But Chad, the one guy on there, he had his life, art, God, science, love, time. It was like a graph drawn out.
Okay.
It was pretty cool.
What was the point of the graph?
I lost that about 10 seconds ago, and I've been trying to grab it ever since. Marijuana. Where was I? It had something to do with AI again.
Yeah, well, you're just talking about Dudesy.
And yeah, they are awesome. Oh, Carrie was going to show me how to make memes or memes or
Memes.
memes. Yeah, I need to learn how to make them because people send those into Dudesy, and they're up on Instagram all the time.
I told my son to pick a toy to take to his friend's house the other day, and he grabbed a lint brush thing. That's in a toy. He's like, no, it's a whacker. I'm like, well, whacker. He's like, yeah, for whacking memes. Zombie memes. I'm like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So the toy he took was a lint brush. A whacker, pardon me.
Wow. That's a very imaginative mind.
I-
huh?
It's interesting.
I wouldn't have thought of a brush like that.
Yeah.
Wow. I need to drink my beverage. Not a sponsor, but if it wants to be.
You drink too many.
Yeah, but for the last 2 days, I have slept a lot. I don't want to sleep for at least the next 10 hours. This will help. Yeah, so, man, you forgot what you were on about the week. I just lost what we were doing about Dudesy.
Might as well move on to listener topics.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, because Phil brought up Beetlejuice and the Star Graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did some looking in. Phil is obviously way smarter than I am.
I gathered just from his brief email that he was smarter than the both of us.
Yep. Maybe in a few episodes down the road, we might have an interview going on or something. But the little things I learned was it's the 10th, 10th brightest star in our galaxy, second brightest in the Orion constellation.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew where it was on the constellation.
I didn't, but I do now. It's the shoulder.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And it's a red supergiant.
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty rare as far as stars go.
Because
It's
it
like
is
30. A supergiant is, what is it, 30 to 100 times bigger than our sun.
Wow.
It's pretty huge.
Wow.
And it's kind of strange because you know how like human life giants usually have a lesser life expectancy.
Yeah.
It's the same in this scenario. They don't generally live as long as an average star.
Well, I know they said something about it possibly going off, but then, I mean, I only looked at a couple of things, and each one of them said possibly within the next 100,000 years.
I read a couple that said that maybe it already had, and then I know that they know that like the top of it is like blown off.
Wow. Nice. So it's getting ready.
Yeah, but I mean, in star years, that's a long time still, probably.
Well, yeah,
And
but
there's also the fact that when it actually does blow, how long after that will we actually see it? Like, how long will it have been exploded before that light actually reaches us?
true. But I also think that one of these days, years, sometime soon, they are going to come up with something that stretches out life. I don't know if immortality.
What does that have to do with?
Oh, because we may need to live a long ass time.
Oh,
to,
like a star.
To see, yeah. Yeah.
They made that movie where the star fell to Earth and it was like a person. What movie was that? I don't remember. What it was.
Starman?
No, it was a girl. I think it was Claire Danes.
Wow.
It was a good movie. I don't
Girl
remember.
Interrupted?
No, not even close.
No?
No.
I don't know why that popped into my head. But that's the
Robert
first
De
thing.
Niro is like a gay pirate captain. I don't hear.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Robert De Niro.
Stardust. No, maybe.
Robert De Niro, a gay pirate captain.
Yeah. It was a good movie. I thought it was.
I don't remember.
I
There you
think
go.
it might be called Stardust, but
Stardust. Well, if anybody out there knows, send in your answers to brokensanddollars22@gmail.com. Because I'm
or
stuck
we could
on.
just look it up ourselves at some point.
Oh, we could, but where's the fun in that?
Hmm.
Let's have some people message back to us and say, oh, you guys were so off. So way off.
Maybe. Michelle Pfeiffer was in it too. I can remember
What?
the people, but I can't.
Oh man, she's awesome. Especially back in the day.
Do you mean she's awesome, or do you think she's hot?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, she was. You know, there's no denying that. Let's see, what else I have wrote down about Beetlejuice? Was that what we were still talking about?
We were supposed to be talking about Beetlejuice and the Star Graveyard. I thought it was interesting that the Star Graveyard was massively bigger than the Milky Way in height.
Oh, huge. It's like, well, are we sure we're not seeing that?
And I
Instead of
didn't know
Milky
that when
Way?
stars explode, they either go like supernova or black hole.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So depending
I
on,
didn't even think we knew how black holes were created. Like, I haven't studied science in a while.
well, maybe when we get the Patreon page going, we can explain how black holes are created.
Or we can have somebody come explain to us the whole black hole concept. Because I'm pretty sure everything's just a hypothesis right now, or a theory.
Well, I know when you get close to it, that's when you'll eventually start getting stretched out.
You know that?
Oh yeah, I think it was
From-
called drugs.
The little green man told me
That's what
when
they
I was
said.
tripping.
Yep, I remember it clearly.
Yeah. I couldn't find a bunch of information. It really is, they're just kind of still guessing about all of these things. The interesting part is we don't have like supergiant stars. Is it like the only one in our
Well, if it's the 10th brightest and the
Galaxy,
second
right?
one on that constellation,
yeah, so I think it's the
Yeah,
only
that's
one in our
very rare.
galaxy.
it's
Yeah.
gotta be. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I mean, maybe being able to witness the implications of what happens when a star like that does explode.
Oh man,
With Hubble out there.
what would it do to us? Oh, I think everything that's out there that is in the path of whatever is unleashed by that explosion, all those satellites wiped out. I don't think they'd be able to take the force of whatever's traveling it. I thought I seen something that's just said to speed faster than light.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's hit with that force, all that stuff's gone.
Just crazy.
What's it going to do to our atmosphere?
Maybe nothing. It's pretty far away.
We just hit an asteroid.
Like, it's in our galaxy and it's not in our solar system.
No. But you remember a while back when I was saying I keep seeing headlines about asteroids getting close to us?
Yeah, and it said it was like 100 million miles away.
Yeah, well, there's a new one coming.
How close is it?
It's supposed to come within 1.3 million miles.
That's pretty close. Actually.
That's pretty close. And traveling at a speed of 52,000 miles an hour.
Maybe we'll decide to fuck with it and see what happens.
I've been wondering the DART program
Yeah.
why we did it. I don't think it was just for shits and giggles. I think this is a good time for the good luck bell. There we go. Little peace in our life right there. I think that's going to help everybody in the world.
Right.
Now we need to get one of those singing bowls.
I have a singing bowl.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we can transform this room. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, we went to this crystal shop and they had a giant singing bowl that you stood inside of.
What?
And you did the thing and the vibrations go up through your body.
Did you try it?
Yeah, I couldn't make it work.
Well, you were
I
not
tried
the
for a whole
chosen
like
one.
5 seconds and I'm like, I don't really want to do this in the middle of a store. It took me a minute
Nice.
to figure out how to do the regular singing bowl.
Yeah, I've only seen other people do it. I've never tried it.
Mm.
I don't think I have the proper
It can
hand
get loud.
posture.
Maybe. You don't really need to grip it.
I want one of those hand pans.
My friend has one.
Those are so cool.
Yeah.
If
I
you don't
think
know
they're
what those are,
online.
we'll put in a link of look up hand pans.
Right.
No,
Well-
they're very cool.
We didn't learn that much about star graveyards.
No, just that it was a giant thing, and
Did we learn anything about the other graveyards?
no, I think we might have let Phil down on this one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Phil.
Phil.
We're gonna need help on this one.
I did read a number of articles, but they all said pretty much the same thing, and it was pretty basic information.
Well, there was a lot out there, really, to choose what you wanted.
A lot of them
To
said the
look
same
at.
thing.
But yeah, a lot of them said the same thing. I don't remember right off the top of my hand the source I went to. I'm sure it was the first headline I've seen. Usually that's how that goes.
I tried to look up like famous graveyards just because of Halloween.
Oh man, I remember back in the 90s, me and Julie, every now and then we'd go take lunch, Fern Hill Graveyard in Hoquiam. And when you first go in, once you start hitting some of the tombstones, or maybe even before, look off to the right, and in the bushes, there's some really old ones, like 1800s, and yeah, very cool.
When I lived out at the dam on the way out there, going up towards Donkey Creek, if you pull off to the side of the road on this long stretch, it's not marked or anything. There was a tombstone that people had put out there to mark the old grave of a pioneer woman and her baby.
Wow.
Like, I guess the original piece that was out there got ruined and somebody bought a headstone and put it out there.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool. Now we got some old stuff that's happened around here. Our little area's been around for quite a while.
I mean, not really.
Like Bayless and stuff's been around longer than Ocean Shores.
Okay, but Ocean Shores is a baby. Like, you go a little bit east and we're a baby.
I mean,
Our
What?
history starts well after most of the history of the rest of the United States.
maybe that's why I liked being over here in school. Less history. Didn't have to think about it.
I love history. I don't like memorizing dates and things like that.
I just,
But I love the idea of history and the stories that it tells, the lessons that you learn.
I
or
like
don't
some of
learn.
the stories they've turned into movies. I think those ones are pretty good. I mean,
Well, movies are definitely the most accurate account.
well, I didn't think of it. Dances with Wolves,
Oh,
way back,
definitely historically accurate.
all the way to Waterworld.
Now, Waterworld was a
I mean-
wonderful, underestimated Kevin Costner movie.
I do agree. I do agree.
I actually really enjoyed that movie. It was a flop. People hated it. I liked it.
I think it turned out to be one of those icons
And The
afterwards.
Postman. I thought The Postman was good too.
Shit, remind me what that was
It's a
about.
super long movie with Kevin Costner in it.
No,
About
not see
like
it.
a Pony Express, maybe? Not the, like, you know, old mail. Like, I don't know. It might not actually be that. Now that I think about it, it might have been like a revolution thing, like in the future where everything was destroyed and people started communicating by post again.
Sweet. So we went from
Either
Western to future. So
the
that's
future
Kevin.
Western. I can't even remember now, and it might be mixing up books and movies and other movies and TV shows. Who knows? But it sounds really
You
interesting.
may have just came up with a great movie right there.
And now it's out there, and I'm sure it's gonna be stolen.
Yeah, but it's said here first. It's recorded. We have that.
I think you actually have to like write the screenplay to claim that.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Either.
Okay, well,
Okay. Moving
if
on.
someone does grab it, we're gonna see it. Moving on. Yeah, so Beetlejuice Graveyard, Star Graveyard, most haunted, famous. Do I believe in ghosts? Yes,
Why?
because I want to.
Okay.
I want to open my mind up enough to where,
We are
If
doing
they
very
were
smooth
around me.
segues.
no, I do have to work on that. But it makes me laugh, so I thought that was pretty
Well, as
good.
long as someone laughs.
Isn't this all for me?
I thought I saw a ghost once when I was at camp.
Cool.
Yeah.
One of the camps. right
Yeah,
here?
the Bible camp that I went to, you know.
Alrighty.
Out in the woods.
Sure, just wasn't
out in North
Jesus.
River. No, I mean, theoretically, I could see how people would see that because there was a white gown and dark hair. But no, I definitely feel like it was a girl.
White gown, dark hair, in camp in the woods. I think this is called Meatballs, the movie. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that,
It was an actual movie, but
was that
You-
in it?
I think there was one scene.
I have no idea.
But anyways. Yeah, no, I just want to believe in ghosts. I think they're out there. I believe there are people that can see some certain things.
Yeah.
They're just more susceptible, open, something.
I think it's all energy. I don't know if I believe in ghosts like they're haunting you, but I believe energy can be like leftover, residual,
Unfinished.
unprocessed, or like it didn't go where it was supposed to go or something. I don't know.
No, I can see that. Because I've always thought whenever, the time comes, I want it to happen so quick, I don't even know what happened. You get that? Oh, man. You didn't even say where you're going.
I didn't think we were supposed to go at the same time because one of us has to talk.
Okay, your turn to talk.
I don't really know if you would. I mean, when you're gone, you're gone. I don't think you'll know.
No. I don't think you will at all.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Maybe if we are energies, maybe
We
our
are energy.
our consciousness doesn't actually have to wake up only on this planet.
Yeah.
I think we could possibly, our energies can transfer to other areas.
I think I
So-
believe that too.
So yeah, maybe that's kind of a reincarnation. Maybe.
I mean, I think it is. It's being born into another life.
And then I wonder, is it always into a young baby type of life?
I don't
Or is
think
it you
so.
snap into, yeah, I mean, if it's another planet, I guess I
guess
wouldn't know.
Depends on your belief system, what you think, right? I mean, some people think you can be a bee or a flower or a tree.
A tree wouldn't be bad.
No, especially since we now know that those root systems reach out and trees communicate with each other. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like mushrooms. I mean, it's not as cool and intricate as mushrooms, but maybe they use the mycelium chain to communicate too.
Maybe.
Because a lot of fungus grow on trees. So
And I've always said I wanted to be around for hundreds of years.
true.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think even if you were in one spot for hundreds of years, you would still see tons of technology pass by you.
Maybe, depends on the spot you were in.
I think hikers would bring stuff by.
Well, there's places people don't hike.
That is true, and I think that's where I would want to be.
Well, then you're not going to see any technology.
Even better. See how quick we can change our minds, people. No, but a tree would be cool. Yeah. And with today's technologies,
I feel like
medicine's getting better.
trees would be a karmic lesson for me in learning how to be still.
Oh, see, now if you go down that road, then I need to be a squirrel that lives deep in the woods.
That'd be
So
fun.
I'm not affected by humans.
That'd be super fun.
They're quick, they're agile.
They go all over the place.
Yep. Up and down trees, no problem. In and out of trees, no problem. Yeah. Well, I mean, if my spirit animal's the grasshopper desert mouse, then squirrel's not a big stretch from there.
No. That's true.
Man, but the desert mouse is a little more vicious than a squirrel.
Right.
I do got that going for me
I
there.
mean, squirrels aren't like sweet.
No, but
Squirrels used to steal my food all the time when I was trying to picnic in the woods and take naps.
a squirrel's got to eat.
They can eat regular food. They don't need cookies.
Now, I got to totally disagree there. Everything on the planet needs cookies. Everything. Cookies should be part of the Triangle Food Group.
No. The Triangle Food Group is for your health, so cookies should not be a part of it. Unless they're health cookies.
There can be some of those that are pretty good.
Those aren't the ones you're talking about.
No, they're not.
No.
Not even close. No. Carrie just made me some peanut butter ones recently that pretty fantastic. I need to snack on some more of those. I didn't eat any. Oh, see, so I told her I would only eat 3 a day. And the last 2 days, I didn't eat any. So that means tonight I
No,
get...
that's not what that means.
What? I thought it's like the phone plans.
No, you're gonna put yourself into a diabetic coma. It's
Okay.
not like a stock up your points and let them roll over type of thing.
Man, I try. See, that's why the world needs cookies, people.
Mm-hmm.
They're that good that I will.
It has nothing to do with cookies and
Yeah.
everything to do with your lack of willpower.
Man, she's just popping my bubble on air now. And you guys get to see this shit. I don't know if that's right.
I just can't let you lie to the people. I got you.
I think I did say 4 or 5 episodes back that I was going to stop lying to the people.
Did you? I'm surprised you said that. Well, that was a lie, so I guess I'm not surprised.
But as long as you do it with a straight face, there you go.
You did stop buying
I can
giant
see.
boxes of variety cookies.
I think that's a pretty big step.
That is a big step.
I haven't bought any for 2 months. The boxes of cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Now the variety chips.
Well,
I go to the store and get those now.
There's not sugar as much.
No, but I gotta watch the carbs on
And I
that.
can't talk shit about your chip habit because I have a pretty shameful chip habit.
Chips are awesome. I haven't bought any of the PB&J crackers in a while. I'm doing pretty good. I think November 8th is my next blood draw.
We'll see how you're doing.
I think it's gonna go pretty good.
Not if you eat a half a dozen peanut butter cookies at night.
I gotta stop telling on myself. That would be real helpful to my
I don't know why my
debauchery.
blood spiked.
I
I have no idea.
I have no clue. I have no clue. Okay, your turn to talk.
Okay. I don't think we really have anything to talk about now. We were going to talk about best and worst scary movies. But I haven't seen a ton of scary movies. What are the newer kind of, are they scary or are they not scary? Like
Okay, I just watched.
Bird Nest.
I haven't watched Bird Nest. I haven't watched any of the ones where they can't look. I haven't watched any of the ones
The
where they
Quiet
can't see.
Place.
Oh,
Where they
wait,
can't
those
talk.
are the same things. Yeah, can't talk and can't.
Can't look
See.
is Bird Nest. Bird Box. Bird Box.
Okay.
And can't.
Then there's one where they can't
talk.
make noise.
That's The Quiet Place.
I haven't seen either of those, but I
Oh.
did watch Nope.
I was gonna watch that, so don't tell me.
Okay.
Was it good? Nope.
I will definitely watch it again.
Okay.
Because I know the first time I watched it, I'm looking for a lot of things. Second time I watch it, I'll probably watch for some other things. So by the fifth time I watch it, I'll think I'll have gathered the whole movie together.
I started watching The Watchers.
How is that? I thought about starting
It's
that.
interesting. It's good to watch. I haven't
Yeah.
finished it, so
Movie series?
it's a limited series.
Limited series. That and we started Peripheral.
Peripheral.
Yeah. Interesting. If anybody starts out, make it through the first 20 minutes. First 20 minutes are rough. We looked at each other and we're like, holy shit, this might suck. But then it got better.
Yeah,
It
it is
got
getting
better.
better.
And Carrie watched the second one and said, oh my gosh. So I'm like, don't tell me.
The first episodes are always introductory, like they're kind
Yeah.
of boring.
Yeah.
You know who the characters are, who you're supposed to hate.
Yeah. And it was. But now they're there. Oh, and I just forgot that girl. Oh, I forget her name. She was Hit Girl in Kick-Ass.
I didn't watch that movie.
What? You've never seen Kick-Ass? So then you've probably never seen Kick-Ass too.
No, and no.
Deadpool?
I saw Deadpool.
Yeah, how about Deadpool 2?
I'm not sure.
Wow. Okay, we gotta have like one of these nights where I watched The Lord of the Rings or something that
When am I gonna have a night where I can watch multiple shows?
Never. Never. Not for
So we'll watch one a
16
month
more
for the
years?
next 60 months
60.
until we get caught up.
Yeah.
5 years.
Although I've recently been thinking of starting Smallville series again.
I don't, yeah, that's all you.
It's pretty good. I think I have all 10 seasons on Vudu. I think if you started, you might.
No, I always travel down the Criminal Minds path.
Like Mine Hunters or
Criminal Minds.
NCIS. Those.
Criminal Minds. That's the name of the show.
Oh, the actual name of the show. Okay. I was thinking of, yeah, you did.
It's like the FBI serial killer group, hunters. I don't know what they're called. Profilists.
Oh, okay. You made me watch. Not made me. You had me watch a show once. That's with that Andy Patinkin, wasn't it?
Sure.
Okay, I know actual.
I don't
No,
know actors' names.
I only knew that one because he was in other stuff, and the last name Patinkin.
You
Is,
just like to say it.
I think so. It's kind of a neat name, Andy Patinkin.
Andy Patinkin.
Yeah. I think I watched a couple of those with you.
I love them.
Wasn't too bad. There's just so many coming out now. It's ridiculous. And then I'm waiting for so many more to come back out because it's been like at least a year and a half, 2 years since some of these shows have started up again. Jack Ryan, the 3rd season on Amazon Prime. It shouldn't be much longer for another season of Outer Range.
So I did watch Outer Range.
That was awesome.
Yeah. That's the one with the cowboy and the weird.
The weird hole out in his,
Yeah, I don't like him.
the Josh Brolin character.
Yeah, he's a terrible man. Like from the very beginning, I'm like, God, he sucks. He's just not good. He's not a nice person. He's controlling and terrible.
He is somehow, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen the first season, but he is somehow going back and forth between death and life, or future and past.
We don't know yet.
No, they need to show more of when that one scene when all the
He can't give it all away.
Oh.
But he's just not a nice person.
Okay, so
He's a
out of all the things we talk about for other shows, we might need to do a recap on shows.
I only know a handful.
That's all we need to know.
Okay.
Because I think we're smart enough to fake everything else.
Well, yeah, since nobody else is giving us subjects to talk about, I guess we'll talk about that.
Yep, just Phil. Just Phil. And we feel like we let you down, Phil.
Mm.
Or at least I felt like I let you down.
Well, I don't think we talked about most anything that we were going to talk about.
No, it was kind of a scatter.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Alrighty.
That's okay. I had fun doing it, and
we'll do it again next week.
oh my gosh, next week though is going to be a recap on how the party went.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be
With
a lot of what we talk about. Hopefully by then or shortly after then, I will have learned a little bit more editing. So maybe I can put in some still photos of people in their costumes and stuff like that on
like the winners.
on the video portion. I would love to do that.
I mean, we could just
Yeah,
It's a good practice thing for you.
yeah, I think that'd be great. Yeah, because I upgraded the iMovie.
There's gonna be some badass costumes.
From what a couple of people have told me, from what you've told me, a couple of people have told you. There's some people going for the gold.
I know. I'm glad we have lots of prizes.
Yep, there are going to be lots of prizes. I hope nobody's going to be disappointed. Like I said earlier, we've looked at a few things around town. We are going to be, without a doubt, the best party going Saturday, October 29th. No one's going for 5 hours. No one's giving up free drinks and food.
Well, it's a private party, so nobody else.
It
can
is a
really
private
do that,
party,
like-
so if anybody does try to sneak in, the bouncers have full authority to grab you violently and fast.
They don't.
Okay,
But they will refuse you entry.
yeah, they will refuse entry. Checking IDs, all that good stuff. We just want it to be safe and memorable for people, and I personally
No drinking and driving. Drive safe.
drive safe.
Find
Yeah,
a DD. Call a cab.
yep, whatever you got to do.
Get
Yeah.
a hotel room.
If you need to put up a tent in a yard, my neighbor's got some great yards. Just pop up a tent right there. I'm sure they'll be.
There's an empty lot.
There's an empty lot. But yeah, no. It's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be a good turnout.
Well, I guess we'll know next week.
We will know next week. And with that being said, everybody have a safe and fun Halloween. To all the partiers out there, man, just have a good time, but get home safe because we can't get new use. So lots of love out there and all that good stuff. And
Until next week.
until next week, bye.
I always forget that I have the button to turn off.
Yeah, you got the button to turn off. Nice.